Well, we're back here at Dillon Motor Speedway on CRN Sports, and David, we've seen the damage on Eisenhower's car. He's tore it up pretty good in the 28.
Yeah, he tore it up pretty good, and looked like his day would be over.
It is definitely a tough break for the driver of that car number 28 machine of Larry Eisenhower. And again, a brunt of the damage is on the passenger side and on the back end of the car, but his day is done for. Can say driver did walk away okay, though, fans. A round of applause. Larry Eisenhower is all right in that 28 car. So that's always a positive there. Cars can be replaced, bodies can't. And again, 28 on the hook, but Eisenhower was able to climb out under his own power. 1 to go indication being given to the field. We will get ready for the restart and go back to the resumption of the street stock portion. The Mid-Atlantic Street Stock Series fighting for a championship. The top three right there within each other. The race rolls on here at Dillon. Out in front, it is still Jeff Sparks in car number 7. Second spot is still number 12. Little Ricky, the man that they're gunning for. Jason McDowell sits in third. Green flag back in the air. 22 laps to go to decide a champion and a race. They're off turn 2, David.
Yeah, Little Ricky looked like he got the jump, but he got a push with Jeff Melton, and Little Ricky will stay on the high side.
They'll exit off the corner. Back off of turn number 4. Out in front, steel car number 7. But here comes Little Ricky Locklear.
Yeah, Jeff Sparks going to watch out for Little Ricky Locklear in the 12. He come to the inside. And
well, they call him Ricky the Kid. Pounding on the inside in his Camaro. A couple of Camaros in the top 3. A Thunderbird in 4th. Jason McDowell slips. He'll open the door for Jeff Melton to get to his inside for 3rd. They're door to door for the top 2 spots off of turn 4. And Davey Thomas that started in the rear in the black Dale Earnhardt number 3. Licking his chops, ready to strike in 1.
Yeah, he'll strike, and Jeff Melton to get around Jason McDowell, and Jason McDowell is going to have to put up with the Dale Earnhardt number 3 looking car, and for
there's contact made up the racetrack. Goes McDowell back to the inside. Goes the number 3 of Davey Thomas. Robert Philippak's car is off the pace of the back straightaway. The leaders are going to overtake him now off of turn number 2. Meanwhile, Sparks, Locklear, Melton, your top 3 now as they exit off turn 4 with 32 on the board. Oh, hold on, Ron Flynn. He got a little bumper there from Locklear. And the 6th car of Mr. Naney. They all hold it together. No caution. The roar back to turn 1. Great piece of driving.
Yeah, a great piece of driving for the big Ricky Locklear, and looked like Tommy Filippi had to park it down pit road.
Robert Philippak is on pit road in car number 18. Philippak's going to have to park it. He's done for. Had problems back on the first start of the race, and now after about 30 laps or so, he's retired now from the race here for his portion of the Mass Fall Spectacular 400 Bash at Dillon. While that goes on, 34 laps on the board. Now make it lap 35. Ticked away. 15 remain. It's Jeff Sparks out in front. He leads them. He's got lap traffic in his midst, so Super Dave and Jim McLaughlin as they exit off turn 4.
Yeah, Jeff Sparks leads lap to lap to lap, and 36 laps completed, and look like Little Ricky's going to have a time chasing. They go through lap traffic off of 2.
Well, these guys continue to fight and claw their way back into the corner. Time is running out. The hourglass is running short. Drivers fighting for a championship and for a race. Jeff Sparks out in front in car number 7. Little Ricky Locklear Jr. Ricky the Kid sits in 2nd. Jeff Melton's the 3rd. Davey Thomas 4th. And the man running for a championship, Jason McDowell, has fell back to 5th. They exit turn 4.
Yeah, Jeff Sparks is leading another lap. Little Ricky trying to get past Jeff Sparks, but Jeff Sparks got a little bit something that Little Ricky don't.
Cross the line. It is now 13 laps to go. It'll be 12 to go. Next time by. Gotta wonder if the tempers are going to start to flare. Patience is going to grow short. And people getting hungry to run for the money is going to happen as well. They come to the line. It's now lap 39. 11 laps to go. And Jeff Sparks leads the battle for the championship and the race win into turn 3.
Yeah, Jeff Sparks lead the lap, and Little Ricky looked like he getting challenged by Jeff Mountain in the 6th car to the inside.
When we came into this race, it is the man out in front, the number 30, Jason McDowell, for the championship as we got 10 laps to go. 1 point behind them was Sparks. 1 point behind them is Ricky Locklear Jr., Little Ricky the Kid. Now Melton will clear Little Ricky Jr. for second. He's trying to pull a spot. He's up to second. Little Ricky will get it back on the inside, and they'll battle 9 to go with Jeff Sparks loving what he sees because he's going to pull away on the back straightaway, David.
Yeah, Jeff Sparks to pull away against Little Ricky and Jeff Melton, but two experienced driver, Little Ricky and Jeff Melton, they're having a little bit of fun back there, passing each other for second and third.
Coming to the line, 8 laps to go now. Out in front, Jeff Sparks. Sparks trying to lock up the race and possibly the championship. Points, each position is crucial to decide the championship, especially when you're only 1 point back between those drivers for the title in 1 through 3. To the line, out in front, it is still going to be the 43 leading. Jeff Sparks out in front, he's going to turn 3, David.
Yeah, Jeff Sparks coming out of 3 on the back shoulder. Jeff Sparks to lead another lap. Got to deal with lap traffic coming up soon.
Coming to the line, it will be 5 laps to go from Carl Goodyear on the flag stand. Next time by, back straightaway. The number 7 leads the way. Lap cars are in their midst in the likes of Pat Davis in 73, Jim McLaughlin in 14, and Stephen Sharp in 42. But the open hand given to your flagman. 5 laps to go. And out in front, Jeff Sparks fighting through lap traffic as they go to turn number 3, David.
Yeah, Jeff Sparks sees that 5 laps to go. He's like almost there for that championship, but he still got Little Ricky behind him in the 12 car.
It's coming down to the end here on the CRN Sports Network. It is 4. Now make it 3 laps to go. This time by, up the racetrack, slipping a little bit, goes the machine of the 56 car of John Gooker. But meanwhile, moving by lap cars is still Jeff Sparks, flashing by Super Dave, flashing to the inside on Chris Flowers. And we've got 3 laps to go with Sparks leading off turn 2 and open up the interval.
Yeah, Sparks is pulling away from Little Ricky in the 12 car, but Little Ricky's pretty good on the straightaway and closing in that gap between.
But as they come to the line for 2 laps to go, the man fighting for him in the championship is right there with him. But then you've got 4 spots back before you find Jason McDowell.
Yeah, Jason McDowell happened midway race run and dropped back to the 5th position. But
well, this is it. Alpha turn 4. Man, that reminded me of the old NASCAR days of the 6 car of Jeff Melton, Bill Elliott's car, the 3 of Earnhardt Sr., and the 3 of Davey Thomas, racing back in the early 80s of NASCAR. But the white flag's in the air. 1 more lap to go. He's at least going to win the battle. But will he win the war? The championship. Jeff Sparks, flag to flag, wins the Mid-Atlantic Street Stock portion of the 15th annual Fall Spectacular 400 Bash at Dillon Motor Speedway. Second spot goes to Little Ricky the Kid. Locklear. Third's going to go to Jeff Melton. And 4th will go to the number 3 of Davey Thomas. 5th to Jason McDowell. The question is, who is the champion? We'll find out in a moment.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bulls. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
How about that? 1 point. 1 point, and Jeff Sparks wins the race and the championship. Well, we're going to find out what's going on. It's kind of funny. I was just mentioning on the last lap of the race, seeing the red number 6 of Melton, shades of Bill Elliott, the black 3 of Davey Thomas, shades of Dale Sr., racing back in the early 80s and 90s. And now seeing the number 7 car of Jeff Sparks doing what the great Alan Kulwicki called the Polish victory lap in a number 7 car. Back in 1992, when he won the Winston Cup Championship at Atlanta, the number 7 at Dillon, Jeff Sparks, does the exact same thing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sparks home and home renovations, number 7. He had to win it. He done that. The points tallied 1 point. He wins the battle, and he wins the war of the Mid-Atlantic Street Stock Series. Guys, help him out. Help him out. He can't get out of the car. He's got the Hans device and the helmets and all that stuff there. Safety's a big, important key, but he needed some help to get all that out. Now he's going to climb out. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 Mid-Atlantic Street Stock Series champion, ready to climb out of the car, and race winner, Jeff Sparks at number 7. Wow. You gonna beat your hood in.
I don't give a damn.
Champion and race winner from the pole. Dominating performance, Jeff Sparks in 7.
Yeah, I'm pretty damn pumped up. I got to thank everybody that's helped me all year long. My dad had to jump on his ass a couple times on the radio, but damn, I love him. My wife for letting me come out and do it. I better thank her first. She'll bust me up pretty good. She lets me do this and gone a lot from the house and from Atlanta to here is a pretty good haul. So had a fun time. My mom, my niece, my sister, everybody here. Jay, been here almost every race. Ronnie spotting for me. I don't know who the hell else to thank. I guess thank my money because I sponsored the damn thing.
Was there ever any time that you said, man, they're coming, they're behind me, Melton's coming, David Thomas is coming? Was you ever worried about those guys behind you? Or were you just running your own race, setting your own pace, being in first and trying to win that race and knowing that if you done that, you had enough to get the championship?
Yeah, I got a pretty good start there, and I kind of was just finding a good rhythm. And they was hollering, save, save, save on the radio, but damn, it's hard to save and not break your rhythm, So you go into save mode, then you don't know what your car's going to do when you need to push it. So I kind of just thought I held steady there, and little Ricky got under me there one time, and don't tell him I said this, but we was going to wad him up before I let him get by me.
Wow.
I like Ricky, I like Dwayne and all of them, but damn, we was going to crash him up before I let him get by me. But glad it didn't get to that point. We're going to go over here and try to beat Ron's teardown method over here, and hopefully we'll trophy will go home with me.
To the room of doom you go, as they say. It's not officially until Mike Bushy says it is.
That's right. That's exactly right. But thank everybody for coming out, and I do want to thank Ron. I know I gave him a hard time on Facebook a couple times, but he's put together a good series for us because, it ain't been that long ago for street stock guys didn't have a place like to be able to be on a pretty good sized stage for street stock guys, and this is going to hit Facebook and YouTube and everything else, and before you know it, it's going to be 5,000-6,000 views, and I mean it's bigger than people think it is, and so thank him for that, and hopefully we'll get some tracks in next year and be back next year for the point.
Well, in addition to that, the presentation of the Cup Trophy for the Mid-Atlantic Street Stock Points Championship, you've also got a nice championship belt coming your way.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is your heavyweight champion of the street stock world, at least for the Mass Series. The Georgia native, Jeff Sparks, wins the Fall Spectacular 400 here at Dillon and the 2018 Mid-Atlantic Street Stock Series Championship. Ricky the Kid, little Ricky LaClaire, what's your thoughts on the race, bud? Did you hear his comment?
Yeah, I was a couple times there. I could have moved him out of my way, but I ain't going to race him that way. But I just want to thank Jewelers Bench, Dwayne, with Paramount Auto Auction for letting me drive this piece. It was pretty good. It was should have tightened it up a little bit more. I think it would have been all right.
Had a good race. You guys respected each other. I guess I got to give you credit for that because, like you said, you could have turned him. He could have turned you. He said, and I quote, we were going to wad each other up if it came down to us fighting for the lead. But just talk about just the season.